Testing, testing, testing. Da ba da ba doo ba. Boom, boom, boom. Da ba da ba doo ba. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, bum, 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 boom, 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 boom. Okay, audio sounds good. Oh God, please don't let it be something. Oh no, 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 no! Wait. Almost. Oh boy. Mm-mm. real quick. This is what I was talking about. Instrumental. So this one? Might have been this one. Let me get the chat up. Damn, the delay is like 30 fucking. It's like a minute. I guess this has to be it. There was another song I was listening to. That's like, it wasn't this, but it's like similar. Never been. Yeah, no. Why does this sound like bad? Okay, wait, no, I found it. You know, it's not that one. This is the one. This is the fucking good shit. Oh, no, wait. Oh, God, hopefully I'm not in trouble. Anyway, let's bring this chat back up. Could you add me on a friend on Discord? It's Chan. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not leaking anything. Rap on that shit. A, B, C, D, ooh, E, F, G. Oh. Because you know I'm that gangster. Anyway. Let's do this. Chant is your fucking name. I'm like, what the fuck is his name? Add friend. Is Michael Kichi showing? I should get him into frame. How's the audio quality, everyone? Oh, yo, Josh, Emily, Claire, Josh again, Real Whatevers, Chan. Gotta fix that, I think. I swear if I'm below Chocolate Jesus, I need to be locked in and stop being dog shit. That's what you just have to do. Mr. M, yeah, we can do voice chat. Should we do? Well, I think last time we just did this. Let me let me switch to like the Madagascar for DS soundtrack. Mr. M.
Yo, yo.
Hey, what's going on?
Let's see. Anyone getting double audio?
Okay, let me try to fix some stuff here.
So I'm using two devices. I maybe can try to. Can you? Maybe the question is, can you hear me and can everyone else hear me?
I have my desktop audio there. I can hear Mr. M. The chat is unfortunately delayed by like 30 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just what happens. But I will also stream my stream through Discord. So unlike last time where you had to watch the stream, it can just be on like from like my point of view.
Oh, interesting. Here we go. Let me see. Watch.
Oh, Noodles in chat. EO's in chat. Shane. I can hear myself through your end.
Here, let me see if I can fix that.
Mm.
Here we go. Try now.
Okay, I believe it's better.
Okay, there we go. That works. That works. I may play around a little bit before we get to the reveal. See if there's a way to.
Let me do something. Baguette links in chat or Antonio. Okay, I'll be right back, everyone. Enjoy the Madagascar DS soundtrack.
You know, I have never played this game before in my life. I was unaware of its existence. And somehow, if someone were to ask me what this OST would sound like, I would say that it would sound like this.
Alrighty, right now I am good. It's a little smaller.
Welcome back.
I'm definitely gonna be like dipping like in and out.
Yeah, but you don't have the reveal. It's not until 9, so
yeah.
We're here. We're chilling. We're having a good time.
Baguette Link said, "Put me on comms." If you want to be a part of the pre-show, I don't see our problem with that. If that's something we can do.
Yeah, let's find out.
Baguette Link, go into one of the voice channels, and Mr. M will drag you into the PR panel discussion. But we will have to kick you out once the action starts going. In the SJU Discord server. I can barely hear Mr. M, people are saying. Let me crank him up.
See, can y'all hear me now?
Make Rich okay, yeah, no. I just cranked him up, so I can just turn down the YouTube music. Because I was afraid that was going to be too loud, but I'm turning you up now. So hopefully this is all good.
As long as I'm not blowing out any eardrums, that should be fine. Let's see. We got Antonio. Here we go.
Hey, man, how you doing, man?
Okay, buddy. I'm gonna have to kick him out.
Mira,
Kick
my
him out.
Mexican people.
Here we go.
How's it going, Antonio? No longer Baguetling.
It's going pretty good because you know what? I know that I'm on here,
You know that you're on here.
and if I'm not, then it's actually really awkward.
This is gonna be a fun time for everyone involved. It's a very. This was. We'll get more into it later, but this was one that was very difficult to make.
Oh my gosh.
Unlike other other years was like, okay, yeah, we know the 10 people, maybe like 2 people are in discussion to be number 10, and like that's it, bro. This time was like evil. This was super evil.
I am surprised that we were able to finish up, like we were able to get replacements done as fast as we did. Like,
Yeah, no,
as
and I feel like if we like didn't,
Department
it would have
spots.
been it would have been like another like week of like discussing. So it's like both
Probably.
the good and bad of like if we would have done it like maybe we could have had another discussion or like maybe we could have discussed a lot more on like some of the players that didn't exactly make it on. But if we did, it would have been another week of waiting, and unfortunately, we just have to do it. Every other
sometimes
panel
sometimes
has
you gotta, you gotta, that's the one thing is that like, when you're on the panel is that obviously you want to make sure that, you have the spots, as quick as you can, but at the same time is that you also want to make sure that, you're getting the PR out, on a timely, manner. Like you don't really want a situation where it's like, oh, the panel is trying to figure out, this, that, or the other thing, and all of a sudden it's coming out, at like the halfway point of the following season. I know that it was the NJPR a few years back, where I think it took them forever to get their PR out, and like the players started getting mad, and we're basically going at the the panelists like, hey, like what's taking so long? What's taking the graphic so long? And that's partially I think why you don't see the NJPR put out any graphics anymore, is they got tired of the people bothering them for it. But it does remind me, NJPR's got to get their stuff together. I don't know what they're waiting on. Feels like they usually have their stuff out at this point, as well. It surprises me a little bit that we got it done before they did.
All right, 15 minutes left. Okay. At the end of every month, I like doing a little write-up just for people in chat of, like people in the chat. I like seeing how everyone is doing in South Jersey. And already for South Jersey, we have some few notes only 12 days in. As I look over at my notepad right here.
Let's go.
We got Kendrin taking it over Houdini at Sector X. Houdini doing the very fun Sector X challenge where it's losing your round 1 and then winning the tournament. So congratulations to both Kendrin and Houdini. We had Sauce taking it over Styles. Styles is like, if he keeps going to events, Styles, the Zero Suit Samus from Delaware, he will be like he'll be top 150 in the world. I am positive. He is so insane at this game. And finally, I took a set over Monk, the Ganondorf, at Delaware. And I also beat Beady Bean, who has also been doing very good recently. So the better he gets, the better win that looks for me.
They boasted about it. Get the heck out of here.
Let me crank Baguetling up. Well, I mean, my speakers are low.
This guy took a set off of Ganondorf.
I know, bro. I took a set off of the Ganondorf, and the second set I almost won, but I just got bored. Just
Oh,
like
gosh.
Okay.
You know, it's funny you talk about, you mentioned Monk as the Ganondorf because it used to be that Seabass was the Ganondorf in Tri-State.
And I got to play him at Krill Dog's house. The
Oh
last
my
one.
gosh.
I beat him twice.
Yes, I saw that.
I
gosh,
should have VOD reviewed that for a Monk because I just beat him on small battlefield and I never took Monk to small battlefield. So
Yeah.
I gotta look at that again. Also, my apologies for my voice. I woke up today and like it was constant like random high pitch, random low pitch. I'm like, oh no, I'm sick again. But it was just my voice
no.
being weird. But I'm actually fine. I went to work first day. It was like completely fine.
Oh,
But
good.
my voice is being a little weird. Ganondorf is super tough for Minmin. Yes, it is. I didn't kill Kenny. Who are you, Kenny? Oh,
That's Kendrick.
That's Kenendrin, I think.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. I was thinking it was Gray's brother, but no. Don't ask me why I thought it was Gray's brother. There's no correlation between that name and his brother. Or I think their last name is Kenny. Anyway, hi Kendrin. Ganon firms everybody. Yes, agreed. I'm just trying to look back at chat because this chat is actually active, so that's awesome. I love active chats.
When I played, I think Dizzy went Ganondorf against me at one of the Rowan's. He took a game.
True.
He took the first game off. It took the first game off by Pichu, and I was like, "Oh, you think that you're good stuff, beating me with Ganon? I will show you. I will show you what a truly bad matchup is." And then I went Pika, and then it was not pretty for him. After that.
Ganon's recovery is good. Like actually, yeah, no, his edge guarding's good. Yeah, bro, Ganon walks off the stage, hits Nair, and then Minmin and I'm sure a whole bunch of other characters can't do anything about it. It's like actually insane.
Yeah.
Okay, we got like 10 minutes left. This should be fun. I did double check everything before I left for work. All the transitions for the slides are mostly good. This
Wait, so
definitely
I'm
isn't
saying
going
it
to be as funny as last time because I made this in 2 days. But
Yeah, that's all good. You know,
Yeah.
this was obviously this goes without saying, but thanks again for for putting all this stuff together. You know, it's always is a oh my gosh, I remember when MHG used to do these for like the NJPR back in the Smash 4 days, and I always had dreamed of doing some of these streams for for SJ to just do what have any slides at all is works for me.
And Antonio, did you say something?
I said I'm still gonna be a VC, right?
There's gonna be what?
I'm still gonna be the VC, right?
Fuck no. Get your ass out of here. Once it
Wait,
comes
host the
9
poll,
p.m.
host the poll. They want to silence me.
Silence you from this ranking. Anyway. Oh, we got 19 viewers in here? Hell yeah. This is awesome.
Heck yeah.
I love this. I love community.
We had 20, but you guys are taking forever.
Bro, I said 9 p.m. start. Is it 9 p.m.?
I'm looking. This says 8:51, so no, it's not.
I
9 p.m.
agree. I agree on my behalf. Yeah, and something else funny with these slides, no one has pre-approved these, so everyone, this is everyone's first reaction. Like, not even Hamburrito has seen this, so.
Mhm. That's what you think. Camburrito sees all.
Yeah, he also eats everything too. Anyway,
Hey, Justice, why don't you take a look at the chat real quick?
oh god, do I need to?
Why don't you take a look at the chat and see what DDDs and Spheres are saying?
DDD. Okay. Trainendorf. Keep him in. Oh, they hate Ant. Keep him in. Haters. Yes. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm a hater for everyone. Everyone gets hate equally. If you close your eyes and imagine it's 9 p.m., it's 9 p.m. How about I close my eyes and I go to put user in timeout and I do that. Okay. Anyway.
You see, we don't need to figure out that that Justice Justice hates everyone. He plays Minion. That's enough of proof for everyone to everyone to know it.
Min Steve Hero.
Oh my gosh!
I tried
I
Game
had
and
to
Watch. Game and Watch is too
counterbalance
hard.
that. I had to counterbalance that by using all the hype characters.
True.
And before anyone says, "Oh, Pikachu's not hype," compare Pikachu to like every character that Justice uses, and you'll know that Pika's more hype.
As every character in the game. Okay, I do definitely gotta take my face cam off when we do it because all the slides have some funny business to them.
That's good. That's good, funny business.
I can't believe I'm alive. What the hell? Yeah, and also just a reminder for everyone in chat: there is a 30-second delay of everything, so I don't know how to fix it. The program I'm using is free. I have constant voice cracks. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh my god, like OBS isn't even that bad, bro. You just gotta learn. You
Learn
just gotta
what?
learn.
Is there a button to make it not go 30 seconds?
Yes, there is actually a button that makes it not 30
Bro,
seconds
show me
away.
right now. We'll do it live right now.
Okay, I actually only know how to do it on Twitch. And I'm pretty sure you have to do it before you start streaming. That's how it
Yeah,
works.
no, I assume. Scene transition? No, that's something different. Audio mixer, not that.
Oh,
Sources.
Hit that little settings button. See the little settings button?
There's like 4 of them. I can't even find it.
Anyway, it's probably like in YouTube.
Yeah,
Studio
no,
or something.
I'll have to figure that out afterwards. But after the reveal, if we have any brand new members, I'm gonna make sure to add either the individual or multiple of them to this
Thank you,
list,
Spheres. Thank you.
and we're going to do it. And by we, I mean me, because even though I made this, I have no idea, or like I've never gotten like more than 90%.
I'm trying to think. I maybe like I maybe got all of them one time.
I'm always forgetting like crowning movie or like trying to remember how to do that tag correctly.
Mario
like,
was
like or like trying to spell Jace correctly, JC. I'm like, is it
JC, yeah.
Like it's always like those like weird outliers.
Yeah, for me, it's always like the one-off, like the people who made PR like one time. Like I can remember if it was like really super early like PR, then I'll know. Like obviously like crowding, I'll know, but like he was like my tormentor for most of Smash 4, so obviously I'll remember him. But oh my gosh, this guy's like, like I'll kind of like run through, and I was actually running through some of the PR stuff with you like a few days ago to see like who's like made like the most PRs, who's had like the longest like PR streak and everything. I'll be like running through and I'll be like, oh, here's Blaze who made PR, made PR like one time back in like 2022, or Crits who made PR, like some like random spot, that I don't even remember, and you're like, oh my gosh. I think the best when I was running through everything, I was like, oh, I can't remember. I'm trying to think of what the order was. I was like, oh, here's, here's Eddie here at 5. I think I was like, wait, is that Aloe at 6? Because like quite literally, it was at one point in the, I think it was 2022, where Aloe was primarily competing in, in South Jersey, so we let him in, and I was like, yeah.
And
So
that was
like,
the Pokemon trainer.
oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, no, like I love doing this just to learn more about South Jersey history of like the players that no longer compete for one reason or another. Should I do a
Yeah.
reaction stream to this and then someone else's should do it? No.
Huh.
Put user in timeout for 1
Somebody,
minute.
somebody run should run some reactions. Probably not me, because I actually might remember everyone who actually did it.
Mhm. All right, guys, we're close. We're very close to the stream, so I'm going to actually get prepared for this. Let me take off the webcam. And
Yeah. Oh, by the way, let me see. I'm gonna go back here on the chat.
to mainstream.
Let me see. I thought Rainbow had said something, but I can't find it in the chat. So
Yeah, no, I I banned him. Hurt. Yeah, no, I guess Nintendo eShop Music is fine for this. I can't really beat the Mario Party 5 soundtrack. I was joking, I'm sorry. Nah, no jokes here, buddy. Okay, Antonio,
Mm-hmm.
leave.
we're kicking it off.
Why?
Only this is panelist discussion now. So we're gonna have to throw you off and.
Okay, I'm gonna leave because I'm a good person and a good civilian. But
Oh,
not
good.
because I actually think I should. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
I love you, Sphere. I love
Goodbye.
you, DVDs.
All right, is everyone almost ready? We got probably a minute and a half left.
Getting through this was made last minute by you. Will prove my no one on the team blame you for mistakes. We
Correct.
most certainly will.
Hmm. And I guess things before. All right. So before we officially start, which is basically right now, like I said before, this season was incredibly hard to do, or it's very hard to unlike other seasons where it's oh, we know at least 12 people that might be on. This time we were unironically kind of talking about having a top 15 PR because of how similar people in that top 10 to 15 range were to each other, that
Oh yeah.
we don't even officially really have an honorable mention section for this season.
Yeah, for sure. And usually for what it's worth, I guess for those in the scene who aren't too familiar with the honorable mentions, that usually the rule is that honorable mention is just going to be anyone who received a vote in the initial voting process, because obviously if one of the panelists thinks that you're good enough to be PR'd, we'll give you a shout out for it, and usually it means that you are good enough to be, or I should say your season was good enough to be on PR. There were a lot of players that got votes for PR, and it wasn't even just, I think there were basically 4 players that outside of the top 10 that also got votes for PR. It wasn't even just the top 15. It was I probably looked at 25 different resumes when I was looking, when I was going through my PR analysis, and there were probably at least 20, 21 of them, 21, 22 of them where I was yeah, I could reasonably could see this is legitimately is an actual PR season. So for everyone, whether you made it or not, into the 10, just be proud of yourself. If you had, if you feel like you had a good season, you probably did. Obviously, as the panel knows that, there can only be 10. So,
All right, and
we got
let's.
the question saying, "Are you ready? Is the scene ready? Is everyone ready?"
Everyone, we are now going to reveal the people who, unfortunately, just due to the competition, are not honorable mentions, but we still want to point them out as you guys were all so close to each other that we have to show some type of recognition.
Yes, what is this? We call this the others receiving votes right here.
Yep, first one up, Chocolate Jesus, followed by Tarnish, Hamburrito, and Z-Boss Gaming.
Oh my gosh, all just incredible seasons. Like looking at, like the four people. And the other kind of the really fun thing is that even if everyone kind of had like, they were like resumes that were considered to be close, the PR calibers, everyone also had a very unique, resume. And we appreciate that as a panel. We'll really be able to get to, see all the different results, to see the different wins that people have, and to say, okay.
Yes, so many of these players here all have at least like 1 or 2 wins on like top 5 of South Jersey PR.
Yeah.
Or in cases of like Z-Boss Hamburrito, they were previously on. Chan has always been around it, and Chocolate Jesus was once on there before. Had a really great season. It is very
really
tough.
super good, yeah.
It was super good.
Like,
so many these players we had lots of discussions about. Z-Boss in chat saying extremely dishonorable. But yeah, these were the very close people now. I want to see some people in chat. I know there's a delay, but who do you guys think number 10 is going to be?
No. Zebo saying the weakest HMs in history. Rip that.
No. Very strong. Z-Boss had that win on me.
Oh my God.
Had a win on Noodle. Very strong competitor. Very strong.
No, these were all really super good resumes, and like it's funny. I think this is the 3rd straight season where Chan's gotten into the HM spot. It's starting to become kind of a joke in the panel where he always seems to end up in like that. Somebody gives him a vote, but then just doesn't get quite enough to make it on. And for what it's just for those in the in the chat who are interested in in knowing, is that the rule is usually that you need at least 5 of the 7 votes need to go to you in order to secure your spot. This was, I think, super duper close. I want to say that the guy at 10 got, I think it was 6 of the 7, I think. Someone maybe quote me on that, but yeah, definitely at least one of these players ended up kind of retaining a vote even after all the discussion that we have. I don't have it in front of me. I want to say it was it Chan? I can't remember what it was. I meant to go back in the
But what we do know is that next is number 10. And number 10 is Huggies. As Hamburrito once said, Huggies acts like he was raised by his grandparents. Huggies has now made it back on South Jersey PR. I believe this is either his 2nd or his 3rd time making PR. I believe 2nd. But nonetheless, he was able to get on here again at number 10.
Oh, yes. And, Huggies is one of the players I was able to, have the privilege of playing against. And he's, it's keeping in mind, and some of it's obviously is like his peak of Game & Watch, but just like you get the chance to play him, and he knows his character so well, and it's always is, even if it's peak of Game & Watch, I always have a fun time, playing against him, just because like the stuff he's able to pull off, with the character is so smart.
He's a very I remember recording him versus Houdini at Sector X, where, he missed inputs, but he just runs up to Yoshi, hits side B, it's a number 9, and he just wins. He wins against.
That was insane.
He just does it, and it works.
Oh my gosh!
that was an amazing moment, as you can tell. And bro, and look at Huggies right there. That's a big fish he caught.
That is, oh my gosh, I was just gonna say that is a giant. Is that a swordfish?
It's something, something I don't want to be a part of. But he caught that just like how he caught the number 10. Now
Oh my.
we're going to be moving on to number 9. Number 9 of the South Jersey Power Ranking for winter, or however the hell we describe it,
We say
is
Q4 is what we say.
Return is Gray.
Let's go, Jason. You know, for
Gray.
someone who
Mm-hmm.
retired over the summer, he sure enters quite a bit of events, and you know, it's kind of nice to be able to see him kind of come off his little hiatus and make a return to the SJPR.
Yep. Gray's like shining performance was Battle Over the Bridge 214. He managed to get wins on Z-Boss, myself, and 2 wins on Houdini. It was quite the like making of a PR tournament for him. And
Oh yes.
yes, that was the okay, yep. It's very obvious why he is on here.
You know, and I think that was his first time he won a tournament over at Sector as well. And I remember kind of being there and watching watching all that and just feeling really super happy for him. As someone who's kind of watched him a little bit behind the scenes, he put so much work into the scene between the panel, between the summit stuff and everything else that he does. To be able to see him kind of come back from his hiatus,
Mm-hmm.
play it,
Yep,
was awesome to see.
Mm. All right. Yep. We got Gray back on. Pretty good wins. Good amount of events. He seems to be back in form. He seems to be entering a whole lot more. I'm sure we'll keep on seeing his name all around.
Oh yes.
Just like how we'll be seeing number 8 on the South Jersey PR panel in a few seconds. Who will it be?
Who will it be?
Who? Questionable. And who other than Vince?
Who?
Vince, being with only 6 total events entered, was able to get really good wins on Houdini, Dino Nuggies, Sauce, Sickle, and Chan for a short amount of entrance going to. They were able to get very good wins.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And it was really funny kind of like watching Vince's resume is that like he had basically like one event where like he didn't do that good. Every other event was like either like getting like the top 8 at like the giant rowing at the end of the season, or it was him like getting like a bunch of good wins and then losing to like Eddie or Alex in like game 5 game 5 situations. It was so funny like looking at the resume and being like, wow, if like a couple things like swung the other way for Vince, he could have ended up much higher than than where he ended up. Even with only entering 6 events, even with the one tournament where he won, I think it was technically O2 or something, he'd see minor or who he would have won. But like even with like just that amount, he got like so many good wins. He got the key win, he got also beat I think he beat as well, which I don't think you see on the slide.
If there's a way to, you're kind of like cutting out like a lot of the time.
Here, can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, much better. 100%. 100%.
That's better?
Okay, awesome. Yeah,
Mike.
no. Of course, we've seen Vince as high as 2 and 3 before, or like he's been like up there so much. He's just down here for the sole fact of like something people need to really be doing if you want South Jersey PR and all that stuff. Just keep entering events. Just keep going to as much as you can, because in a case like this where you enter essentially the bare minimum, not saying Vince did this on purpose, of course not, I'm just saying in general, you can have some really good events, you can have like 3 or 4 amazing events, but that one event where you don't do as good, that's going to count as much as you entering 10 more events where you do like medium to like really great.
Yeah. And certainly from a panel perspective, we appreciate it when people enter more events, as well. It gives us a lot more data to work with, But hey, with that said, as six is, 6 is the minimum, and with Vince kind of getting there, this is a well-deserved spot.
This is like when they put Spargo at number 8 on the Lumi. Lumi is holy shit. Anyway, let's ignore that comment and focus on number 7. Ooh.
Yeah, Shane, that would be the case if we put you at 8.
Oh, that's amazing. He should have entered Smash Potatoes as Luigi. Would have been an easy first place.
I had to carry him through doubles for most of the tournament.
So true, EO. All right, now we are at number 7. Number 7 is Little Mac Main, so it's me.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, thank you, Noodle, at that very last event where I beat you so that I could be on this list. Otherwise, I would have been right next to Ham and Sam and all them others. Thank you, Noodle, for allowing me to beat you. Anyway, so I entered a lot of events. I entered 20, and I was able to get a win on A9, which is something almost like no one did besides Xavier, I believe, and Xavier and Noodle. And I also was able to get a win on Houdini. While entering, like I said, 20 events.
Oh my gosh, I always admire the amount of events that you're able to enter in a season. Like you were like the real trooper when it comes to when it comes to seeing wide attendance. Every event that I'm around watching, you're there, around, pretty much every bracket, even though like the rate was as high as it's been recent.
If you could get closer to the mic.
Yeah, even though your win rate wasn't quite as high as it was in recent, compared to recent seasons, is that we noticed this with all pretty much every single loss was either like Eddie or to or the Key or to like I think when like he used to compete, like you'd be losing like those are like the losses that you have, but like you were so consistent otherwise against like everyone else, and that it's a really a testament to the work that you that you put in. So good stuff. Good stuff for that.
Yeah, no, and I'll just say this because I am me. The first part of this season, I had some pretty unfortunate losses. None super quote unquote terrible, or like not an extreme amount of like altogether bad, but I was able to not give up. I was able to persevere all the bad matchups in South Jersey that I unfortunately have to deal with as Min, and I was able to make it to number 7. And now we are going to be seeing who made it to number 6. It's Sauce. Sauce is here. Sauce was Sauce this season. Got some pretty good wins on Chan, Ham, and Sickle. Entered a little good amount of events and is very, very consistent at not losing to anyone not on PR. It's gonna sound weird, but it's similar to Armada, on how he just doesn't really lose to non-PR players.
Oh my gosh, that's actually I think you're right on that.
Yeah, no, I think the last non-PR player he lost to was TJ13, and then that season TJ got on PR.
Yeah, yes.
So you could barely even count that.
Yeah, I can't even really count that. No, that is just Sauce as a player, just very super consistent, excellent PT, very good hero. Always fun. Not that I play Sauce a ton, but it's always a pleasure when I do get that chance.
Yeah. Similar to Vince, it was a good amount of events, but some people, as we will see soon, will have a crazy amount of events.
Yeah.
But
it's always tough in this one season because it's Rowan's such a huge event for so many people, but then when Rowan kind of cuts out at mid-season at the end of the semester,
yes, exactly. Yep.
Sometimes you don't always see people hitting the attendance levels that you sometimes do in other seasons.
Yep, but Sauce is like Mr. like consistency, where
Oh yeah.
like this is insane. I try to fight him, and he picks, and he starts out with Squirtle. I'm like, uh-oh. Oh no. So, how can I lose with my character who can just kill people? Exactly. That is exactly right, and we are exactly going to be looking at who made it to number 5 on the South Jersey Power Rankings.
Absolutely insane top 5, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's like stupid crazy. Like, but
Definitely, like before we get into the
Mhm.
probably without question, probably the strongest, like probably the craziest top 5 I think that we've ever had.
Yeah, I didn't even fully think about that, but now that I think about it, yes. It's like,
Yeah, like it's not close like
No.
either.
all right, let's see who's at number 5. Number 5 is Noodle, entering, of course, 9 trillion events, because this
Oh,
man
yeah.
does not go to this man does Smash Bros, and he
Oh,
was
my
able
goodness.
to get a tweak win this season, and as well as some out of region wins on Delta Force and Sinister. A very, very good season. That any other season, this would be like number 1 or like minimum 2, but because it's this season, he's number 5.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely insane to have it like that. By the way, this is going to annoy me. Trillion is spelled with an O, not with an A.
Well, Google Translate did not tell me about that, or Google Red Line, whatever. So,
Mm.
or maybe it
That's
did,
not-
and it doesn't show up. Anyway,
SNH. But oh my gosh, but no, this was just like absolutely just like crazy good resume for Eddie, and really it's only at 5 because like the players above him had also similarly insane resumes. Like to your point, Eddie entered a gazillion events, one of 2 players within the scene to get a tweak win. Really good fusion performance back. I think it was in October. Very good chance, even though he's high here on the SJPR, I think that there's a very good chance he makes it onto the NJPR for the first time. Like his season was just that good.
very strong season for Noodle, but we had 4 other players with simply just like stronger seasons.
And it's crazy to say, but yeah, we're comparing basically. There's like strong seasons, and then there's like slightly stronger seasons. That we're running into.
Yep, and let's run into number 4 of the South Jersey PR. Number 4, A9.
Oh my
First
gosh!
time
yeah,
in 5 seasons, this man is not at number 1.
And this wasn't even like Alex ending up at 4. Like, isn't even anything that Alex like did or didn't do. It was just the people above him that it had just like slightly like better seasons on that on that end. But oh my gosh, Alex's season was so good.
It was so
Yeah.
good. At this point, I'm not even listing like in-region wins because this top 5
It's yeah,
has
it's just like people.
everyone's beaten like everyone else, and they've kind of beaten
Yes.
each other. So that's why there's not many facts right now. I'm not dissing
Just,
anyone or whatever.
absolutely, like,
It's very
and, like,
clear
what
these
is-
people are fucking incredible at the game.
yeah, like what is there to say like about Alex's like in region, performances? Like he's the guy who's always winning, the Rowans guy, like top 8 at the big Rowan. Had I think maybe only one event that he entered that he didn't get, top 8, and I think it was the Smashing Potatoes. I'm pretty sure that you upset him in that one, and I think people also was Eddie, he did out of that. That event, if I'm remembering correctly. Like outside of that was just like Mr. Consistent like the entire season. Like another player where like I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up on the NJ, PR as well.
Yeah, no. Of course, Alex, incredible. Just incredible player. Really good season. Same thing with Noodle. if this was any other season, it'd be like, oh, yep, yeah, we know the exact list. We don't even have to discuss it. But this time was crazy. Just like how crazy it is, we're going on to number 3.
You got the top three and this crazy top 5.
Crazy as Houdini being number 3 in South Jersey. I could not think of anything creative for his slide. I'm sorry. But he had some insane out-of-region losses. A total of 23 events. As well as beating Tweak at Sector X.
You know, just like the mischief. Alex was Mr. Consistent at Row and Keith was Mr. Consistent over at Sector X. You know, was able to get so many, wins, and watching him compete out of season and get some of his wins over some of these out of region players. You got the Hour win, you got the Apple River win, slash your last week, Joel. Just to put the cherry on top, it was the first player in South Jersey, and I think 5 years to get a win on, Tweak. And yes, it was Tweak, Bayo, but it's still Tweak.
Tweak is Tweak. Tweak mained Bayo in Smash 4. Yeah.
It's not heck, Tweak won that event anyway. So obviously that's not people would say, it's the Bayo, it was the Tweak, but the Tweak Bayo was good, even though he's stopped playing Bayo after that one, that one event. It's okay, Tweak can pick up a fork and make that fork win the tournament, and just that combined with so many of the other wins, consistency and everything, dropped a few sets in region, but sometimes we're a little bit more forgiving, as a panel if we got the other, if we got those, the level ones that he did. Somebody else I'm expecting to see, an NJPR, and should he make it on, he is 100% earned it.
Yep, and just to kind of repeat that, yeah, he got the Tweak win, amazing Philly, wins from Philly. The one time he traveled to, I think, Fusion, he got that Apple Reviewer win. He went to so many events. He did have a handful of losses, I believe 3 losses to Antonio, but every time he loses, 99% of the time he comes back and just wins the tournament. So
yes,
good stuff to Houdini.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy with that. And to Brain's point, yes, you did cast that the Tweak win. I wonder who your commentary partner was on that set.
Oh, true. Mystery, just like the mysterious book game.
Oh yes.
Yeah, no, I cannot think of anything for Houdini's slide. I gave up. Last time was Dragon Ball Z, and I added like fucking headphones to it. Anyway.
Just wait till we get to April, and we got all the tax fraud memes coming up with Yoshi again, and I'll give you a few slides.
There you go. But here we go on to the number 2 player in South Jersey. Number 2 is Xavier once again. Number 2, 2 seasons in a row.
2 seasons in a row. This is, I think, the 4th or 5th time where Xavier's ended up in the, in the 2 spot, and this one again was I feel with almost any other season, this would be an Xavier, number 1 spot without too much, thought, because oh my gosh, he had such a good season, so super consistent. Between Icebox, got I think 5th at the at the Rowan Showdown, was the highest placing South Jersey player there. Went out of region, got some really incredible wins there, had a head-to-head on pretty much every South Jersey player that that he played. Super. I mean, you can't really get more consistent than he did. I think his win rate was over 90%. This past season. So, absolutely a heck of a season for, Xavier, and that, he had this season and that he is there with 2 tells you that, whoever number 1 is must be, must have had quite the legendary season.
Yeah, no, Xavier went crazy this season, went to 12 events, and all those events in South Jersey, he did not lose. Just period. There's nothing else to add on to that. He did not lose to
Yeah.
a South Jersey player. He beat A9. He beat Houdini. He beat Kendrin. Beat a whole bunch of players. I only mentioned Kendrin because Kendrin took him to Game 5, which was insane. If that would have been like his one loss, that would have changed everything.
That
But-
would have been that would have been funny. But no, Kendrick's actually been putting in work though. So
Mhm.
shout outs to
Yep.
him for that.
But Xavier's been putting in so much work for so long, and in any other season, this would be number one, guaranteed, no thoughts. But
Yep.
unfortunately, this isn't like any other season.
Oh no,
This
no.
is the 2025 winter quarter four, whatever you want to call it. But the real number one of South Jersey PR, say it with me now, folks. You all know it. Tweak!
And oh my goodness, it finally happened.
Tweak is finally a good player now. He has managed to get on South Jersey PR after all
Yep.
this time.
After all these years of, kind of like spot competing in South Jersey and, wondering, as a panel, it's like, oh, hey, this Tweak guy, he's kind of good. If only he, he entered enough events to, to qualify for the local PR, maybe he could, could make it on. And this happened to be the, the one season where, we did. And we took a look at this as the panel and we were like, oh, hey, this Tweak guy might be number one.
Yeah, as I have
Yeah.
written here, Bro heard Xavier was going to be number one in South Jersey for the first time and said, yeah, I'm going to unretire. And that's exactly what he did.
Shout outs to TSM. They must have heard and gave Tweak an offer he couldn't have refused to return.
Yep. He also has wins on everyone in South Jersey, including, of course, out of region. So many great players, and since he's going to be traveling so much more, if he continues to keep going to weeklies in South Jersey, he'll most likely be number one every time. So, to people not on PR, to those people in those mentions, to some of those other players that were just barely there in that 16 to 20 range, we got to keep fighting, all right? We're not Delaware. We don't have a 5-person PR. We have a 10-person PR, all right? We are good players here, all right? We are committed. We got to keep working and working and working.
Oh yes, and as one of those players who may or may not be in that range, know that that I'm gonna grind. So everyone else better try to keep up with me.
All right. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the chat now. Emily, I want to see you on there. Eo, I want to see you on there again. Shane, I need my run back. It's been like 5 years. I almost beat you that one time until I got 3 stock on Town and City.
I can't relate.
But everyone, I need you to pick up a controller, go into training mode, or go to your weekly and enter.
Oh yes, indeed, and that's sort of the thing as well. Maybe part of like obviously we do have Tweak here at 1. He's won because he showed up to the locals. That's the biggest thing. And if you're trying to make the PR, if you're trying to make the scene a better place, that's the one thing that you really want to be able to do, is that whether it's a sector, whether it's growing, whether it's an ice box, it can be the largest of majors, it can be the smallest of global. As long as you're here, as long as you're part of the community and just here and gaming and grinding, then you're going to find yourself improving as a player. And then wherever that takes, wherever that improvement takes you, is where it's going to be. What I can say as somebody who has been working on this panel, I think this was my 25th, PR doing, which is insane to say, but like the PR at the end of the day is just the number. It's the people that are showing up and competing for those numbers. That's what makes the scene what it is.
Yep, and the people that made this list what it was were Little Mac Main, Austin Noodle, Mr. M Sickle, Xavier Pop, and Gray said a little bit because he wanted to be like above me on the list, and that was the only thing he said. That was weird. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone watching right now, and for you to drop a megawatt nair on that subscribe button. Don't hit the bell. That's dumb. But make sure to like the stream. I forgot to tell you guys that. It helps with the algorithm. I'm sure it does.
Oh yes, I'm sure it does as well.
Keep commenting. We're going to do a little bit of that quiz thing, and then we're going to hop off. But thank you all very much for tuning in for the top 10. And I want to take this test because it's been a while since I've done this, and I think it'd be pretty funny.
Send me the link. I'm gonna. Actually, no. I'm not gonna watch. I will say. Yeah, I will step away for a second. I will let you do the quiz. I'm curious. I think I might wanna try this as well. Maybe
I put it in SJU General. So
put it in SJU General. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Oh wait, no. Wait, I have to add a certain player. I have to add Tweak.
Yes.
I have to finally add him. He's finally good enough.
He's finally good enough. You know.
How do I edit this? Oh my god. If only if I could add some other players.
I think it's Maya. I think they said that Tweak is finally not SJ unranked. Yes. So anyone who was thinking of entering the Sector X Arcadian at the end of the month is Tweak's not going to show up and try to take your wins because now he's officially is banned from the Sector X unranked Arcadian.
So true. How do I edit this? Oh my god. Oh, right here.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yep. Bro debuts is who besides the very first person I think it was Boosk. Did anyone debut at number 1 on South Jersey PR?
AK Fires.
AK Fires. I was gonna say that. Did anyone else ever do that?
Oh gee, I'm trying to think. Anyone other than Marcus or AK? I don't think so. I think that it was Marcus. I want to say if there was someone else, it maybe could have been Spiro, but I think Spiro ended up in like the top 3. Yeah, so I want to say the 3 technically was Boost got in the inaugural one.
All right, I'm doing this quiz right now.
All right.
I got 7 minutes.
We're gonna comp with each other.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I got like 2 seconds left. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. The names I forgot. Oh my god. I'm actually embarrassed. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm actually getting in trouble for this.
Yeah. You see, I'm curious.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna see. I have about 40 seconds. How did we forget? How did I? Oh my gosh. How did I? Isn't this? How did I forget? We just went through it.
We don't. Wait, you forgot Xavier too?
I'm gonna say I forgot Keith. I was like, wait, there's. Oh my gosh.
Oh, bro. Oh, I forgot EO. I'm sorry, EO. I'm sorry. he just said in chat, all caps, you forgot me.
Yo, I didn't forget you. This is actually more embarrassing for me because I forgot it was Chan, which I guess he's always HM. I have no idea how I forget Alex because he's always the guy who's at 1, and we just mentioned him. Keith, I totally missed, even though we just put him on. Wheezy and TJ13 were the other 2 that I missed, but everyone else I got. Oh yeah.
Bro, I could not remember Cow.
Bro, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna kill both of you. You both forgot me.
I didn't forget you. No,
I mean,
I got you.
It makes sense that the two people would forget the number 2 on SJPR. So you know.
No, I remembered Xavier. I just forgot Keith. I forgot Keith and I forgot Alex. I had no idea how I missed both of them. But hey, I'll say this: we're under pressure. We're under the pressure.
Forgot
Whenever
Sauce. Oh my
Bro,
god.
what pressure?
Oh my gosh, we're slipping.
Bro. Okay. Anvi. Okay. Okay. Who was the other Shulk PR player? Is that Saber?
Secret. Yeah.
Secret. Okay. Okay. No, I got him. I thought there was 2 of them for some reason.
You got secret.
Secret and AK with played Shulk. Those are the only 2 that.
Okay. For some reason, my mind was thinking it was someone else.
Coasting pretty deep knowledge. I'm not surprised that you missed him. He's kind of not around.
Mm-hmm.
And
I should have remembered
Evan got,
Kogi. Kogi were tight. Damn it. Fuck.
Yeah.
I usually remember Kogi. Kugi.
Yeah, Kugi made it on like 1 season, even though like he was like super good. He was on like 1.
Roxas.
Yeah, Roxas was just like one of like those one-off.
Yeah, Freegy, staying Street Fighter, buddy. As all staying Pokemon, buddy.
Oh my gosh. The good old, the VGC. He won a regional a little while back, didn't he? Nashville, I think it was.
He won something, and I'm glad he's over there and not in here.
That's another fellow Min for you.
It was a secondary. It's all good. I'm the only.
You forgot Shame. That's okay. He sucks.
Of course.
Bro, you should be ashamed for this list.
Yeah, I was gonna say Xavier.
Funny.
Yeah,
Bro,
I can't even mock you for that because I totally missed Keith and he was the guy who.
Bro,
ended up
I didn't get Vince until like 2 minutes left. I like face palmed.
It was Vince.
One time I did legitimately forget
That's
Vince.
literally you.
Man, I hate it here.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Xavier. Maybe if you were 1 this season, maybe we wouldn't have forgotten you.
You're so fucking fun. Oh my god. This is the funniest shit ever. And I guess last thing to talk about. I mean, not even to talk about, just to look at the top 150 to 101. We do see players like I don't want to any New Jerseyans.
I thought Pharaoh made it.
Yes, Pharaoh is on here. I know Yeast almost made it on, but he came short, unfortunately. Yeah, Pharaoh's 141.
Yeah, Pharaoh's there. I think Phantom. I saw Phantom there as well, like 143, and then not quite NJ, but I say MPG is at 147. Shoutouts to Delaware for for that, and also shoutouts to Mr. E, the New York Lucina.
Yep, very good. Even seeing a player like Gak to fall. 121? Damn.
Yeah, well, you know, it's crazy, like looking at so many of these players where it's like, oh, how is this player here like at 150? Like meanwhile, like Phantom just won. What was it? Scarlet just won like Scarlet Classic over Tweak. It's like okay, like it shows you how deep how deep like the world is, where like you have like some of the best like players within like their respective regions, like far and away, like absolutely incredible players. Heck, I see Nitro, like one of the best, like literally one of the best pizzas in the world. And it's like, oh, over at 136. And that's just like it's less of like person's falling off, and it's more rather that just like there's just so many. Like, when you get to the world, there's so many good players that are that are there to to play against.
Mm-hmm. And with that, I guess that will do it. The rankings came out better than I thought. All it takes is a little like transitioning, like a little editing and stuff. That I want to keep doing. I want to make that like a normal thing. Is doing that tier list after every time we do a ranking thing.
Oh yeah.
That it's so funny forgetting like the most normal person. Like I didn't.
You
I
and
didn't
I
even
are
put
we're
my
doing
name.
this.
I didn't put
we're
my
doing
name until like
together.
a minute in.
Oh my gosh, you and I we're doing this one next time. Next time we're doing it together.
Yeah, and then we can see how fast because like in my head I'm like, okay, was anyone PR'd playing Peach? No. Anyone playing Kazuya? Oh yeah. And then I type in Blaze. I'm like, okay. Because I'm like, how the hell else do I do this? But with that, I'm going to be signing off. Any last words, Mr. M?
No, I think you've covered pretty much everything. It's been a pleasure, as always, to hang out with you and to do this review. Thanks to everyone who who tuned in, and stay real, everyone.
All right, and I'll catch you guys all later. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Bye-bye.